Has it ever happened to you that you are rushing to leave the house, you're running late, you have to be somewhere. On the way there, you encounter all the red lights, and then all the slow people on the road are in front of you. Have you ever wondered why that happens? In this video, I will share with you why those things happen and what do they have to do with you. Have you ever heard the term pendulum? A pendulum is something like this, and it goes like this. Back and forth, back and forth. Consider that the things around us are pendulums. Just think about that for a moment. When I was introduced to this concept, I was like, wow, that kind of makes sense. And I started observing. And I know when I am in a pendulum that I don't want to be. A pendulum basically has a momentum of its own. And it goes back and forth. And it just does its thing, right? Now, a pendulum could be the traffic on the road, or the slow people on the road, or the red lights, or the green lights. There's such a thing as a good pendulum or a not so good pendulum, if we want to call them that. What I'm trying to say is sometimes I find myself, I know that I'm rushing, I know that I need to settle my energies, otherwise I will probably be connecting with the pendulum. To put it in a different way, a pendulum is an energetic frequency. Of course, there's different kinds of pendulums, right? Different energy frequencies that we match as we go about our day. So I know that if I have to be somewhere, I want to take my time, I want to settle down, I want to not rush, because the moment you rush and you get into that energy of survival mode, the moment you get into that frequency, you will begin to attract things that match that frequency. So for instance, if you're rushing and your kid forgot his shoe, and then his hands are all dirty, and your appointment is in 20 minutes, and the doctor's place is 20 minutes across town, and as you exit your neighborhood, there's construction, you have to go on a detour. Hello, you're frazzled, you're rushed, you're stressed, you're worried that you're gonna miss your appointment, your kid is crying because he doesn't have the shoe, and you are in this state of being that is a mess, mentally, energetically speaking. And then there's this slow plow in front of you, and you just have to go like behind, and you're like, why, right? That's why. Another scenario, you know that you have to be across town in 20 minutes, your appointment is in 20 minutes, and you're leaving, but you refuse to feel rushed. You affirm to yourself, divine timing, and I have plenty of time. Like Louise Hay, one of my favorite teachers, always said, all in divine order, all in perfect timing. So just pause, breathe, take your time, help your kid find his shoe, pick him up, take him in the car. You go about your day. Yeah, there's construction on the road, but the guy's like, okay, you can go this way. You're like, oh, thanks, sir. Hey. And then you are in this positive pendulum. And then you get all the green lights. And then you find a parking spot right in front of the doctor's office, and he's there waiting for you. So there is such a thing as synchronicities, and some may call them pendulums of energy that you encounter according to your state of being. I invite you to observe the state of being that you're operating under. What is happening around you when you're stressed or when you're calm? Two different states of being, right? One we are in survival mode, and the other one we are in power mode. So this brings us back to self-awareness and checking our energies. How are we operating in the world? It is said What you give out returns to you multiplied. This also applies, of course it applies to the energy that we operate with in our daily life. If we are used to operating in a rush mode, in a hustle mode, in a stress mode, chances are the experiences that we encounter will continue to reflect that. In order to shift that, we must first shift ourselves. Louise Hay also said, life is lived inside out. And it took me a while to comprehend that. But it is true, because if you check your state of being, which is the inside of your inner being, the energy that you're operating in the world, how you feel, then the world will reflect that back, whether it's a positive experience or not such a positive experience. I invite you to just observe those moments when you feel like, oh, I have to rush, I'm not gonna have time, because chances are that's what will happen. You'll be late, you'll be stuck in traffic, you'll have a flat tire or something, right? I invite you to settle down, and even if those things happen, even if, say, your tire's slow, okay, instead of getting upset and reactive to that experience, perhaps take a moment and think and observe, okay, what is this going to bring me? Expect gifts. As long as your energy is in a positive, energetic frequency, the experiences that you will have will be most likely positive in nature. That doesn't mean that we're never going to encounter a flat tire or something, but what if, say, you have a flat tire, you miss your appointment, but the doctor that you love wasn't there today, therefore they were going to have you have the appointment with somebody that you don't care for, then that's probably a good thing, right? Because then you're rescheduled and you get to see your favorite doctor. That's a positive. Or say that you have to go to the tire place and cancel your appointment, and in the tire place you meet an old friend that you haven't seen in a long time and you guys reconnect. That's a positive. Instead of jumping to a conclusion that, oh man, this is bad, and instead of jumping to those conclusions, just maintain your equanimity, your balance, and observe, what is there for me? I hope this video is helpful. If you like my video, I would love for you to like, subscribe, and follow me for more videos. And if you are interested in this topic, watch this video next. Thank you so much for watching. Until the next one.